Hey guys, welcome back to another Warhammer review. Today we're going to take a look at the Tyranid Genestealer from McFarlane Toys. On the back of the box we have a picture of the figure itself. The side has a larger image of the figure, as well as the name. Like all other McFarlane releases, the figure can be easily removed from the package. But, as usual, the stand will have to be ripped out of the box. Genestealers are a type of bioform from the Tyranid race designed to infiltrate other species' worlds. These parasites can infect other human beings, such as humans, without the host knowing, in order to reproduce and eventually overrun the world. Genestealers are usually the first of the Tyranid aliens encountered, sent to infiltrate worlds and set them up for attack. While the Tyranid race is a hive mind, Genestealers are independent from the hive, using their own psychic abilities to establish cults, controlling humans until the hive is ready to consume the world. Genestealers are not only infiltrators, but the first of the invading force. They are also used as shock troopers with deadly speed and claws that can pierce the hardest of armor. Their psychic abilities let them telepathically communicate with other Genestealers, making them a single fighting squad against its enemies. Let's take a look at the details. The bright yellow eyes stand out from the red fleshy skin underneath the skull-shaped bone. Sharp teeth can be seen sticking out of the large open mouth, with its large bloody tongue sticking out that it uses to infect humans. On the side we can see the large round shape of the head, along with more details in the sculpting like small holes and ridges in the skull and jaw. The chest has a skeletal style ribcage that looks more like something a bug would have. Multiple layers of exoskeleton are detailed with small plates, holes and joints that are repeatedly stacked over each other. On the back we have a large piece of the armor that resembles a large shell with small cracks and dents. The spine-like armor here is painted with a bit of pink, standing out among the white bone everywhere else. Large muscular limbs come out of the body, with two that acts as the creature's arms. Both are detailed with small holes, cracks, and splits in the exoskeleton, revealing the pink muscle fibers underneath. One pair of the arms is more alien-looking, having large sharp claws painted in a bloody effect. The second pair of hands are smaller and more human-shaped, with tips that have a bit of that blood effect on them. The waist of the figure has bone plates layered over each other until it reaches the tail. On the back we have the tail, with the same design of the spine that gets smaller until it reaches the large spike at the end. We have a large split in the exoskeleton that exposes the fleshy part of the thighs. Light details in the sculpting show a bit of muscular design in the legs. We finish up the figure with its feet. We have three large bloody claws as the toes, with one small claw at the back of the foot. Let's take a look at the articulation. We have a ball-jointed head, with its large head giving it limited range. Shoulders that open and rotate. Rotating forearms. Double-jointed elbows, with some of the range being blocked by the armor. Rotating wrist that bends inward. A second pair of shoulder that opens and rotates, with the same rotation on this forearm, double jointed elbows here, and another rotating wrist that bends inward. We have a chest that bends forward and back, and a ball joint at the waist letting you rotate and lean left and right. Thighs that open, restricted by its own armor, that also bend up and down. Double jointed knees that are restricted from standing up straight. Ankles that bend up and down and rotate. And claws that bend up. Out of the box, the figure needs its arms to be attached. It's an extremely tight fit. I would recommend warming up the socket before attempting. Both arms are the same process and fit tightly. As the only accessory, we get the usual McFarlane stand with the Warhammer logo. The Genestealer is a large figure, but it's hunched over, making him fall in line with other figures. Here I've set the Genestealer standing as straight as possible next to other figures. McFarlane did a great job on the Genestealer. While it's not the flashiest figure with its bone-colored paint job, the details in the sculpting really pop out here, showing the detail in the skeleton. I'm really glad McFarlane has continued the Warhammer series, giving us more alien races to choose from. The figure itself is very accurate to the minifigures too, looking exactly like the source material. With no accessories included, I can't really blame McFarlane, as I wouldn't even know what to include on a Genestealer. The paint is pretty light on this figure, as most of the figure is a bone colored with a few bits of red on the blood and mouth. Articulation wise, the figure does a really good job despite having an alien body. The knees could have had a bit more range for my liking, but overall it's very solid. Overall, I think this is a great figure to own. Even outside of the Warhammer universe, this figure can be a great alien creature for any of your other figures to pose with. Monster figures are generally hard to come by, so when something like this comes out, I'm all over it. There's also an unpainted variant with a different head sculpt and arms, so be on the lookout for that one as well. Definitely a great figure to have in your collection, and he will stand out on his own. Alright guys, that's it for this review. More reviews are coming up soon, so check out my other videos and leave a comment while you wait.